In this video I'll give you an overview of the VHF radio, IFF transponder, TACAN and ILS units. The real-world Hawk T1 on which our simulation is based has been retrofitted with a modern VHF unit on the right console. This acts as the primary radio, COM1. An LCD displays the currently selected mode as well as the information relevant to that mode. Guard mode selects the guard frequency of 121.5 and manual mode allows for the manual selection of standby and active frequencies. Frequencies are selected into the standby slot before being swapped into the active slot. The Ccs Panel provides control of the COM and NAV radio volumes and identification Morse audio. The active frequency can also be stored into one of 20 preset channels. Frequency preset cards located on the combing are updated in real time to allow you to quickly recall your favourite frequencies. With preset mode selected, you can scroll through the preset channels, recall them into the standby slot and then swap them into the active slot. The aircraft is also equipped with a UHF radio on the left instrument panel, which operates in a similar way to the more modern VHF radio. This Hawk has also been retrofitted with the modern IFF unit, which serves as a transponder. Multiple modes and functions are simulated here with full Microsoft Flight Sim transponder compatibility, including the newly implemented ident feature. Four code selectors allow you to select the Mode 1 and Mode 4 transponder codes, with Mode 4 linked to the Microsoft Flight Sim transponder system. Mode selectors allow you to toggle functions like Mode 3 Alpha and Mode Sierra, with the LCD indicating which modes are enabled. Various functions can also be selected, including transponder code editing, UTC date and time, and Mode Sierra flight ID editing. We'll now get airborne to look at the TACAN and ILS units in action. You join me off the North Wales coastline, heading east towards the city of Liverpool. Moving down to the TACAN unit on the right console, we're going to select the TACAN channel for the Wallasey VOR DME, which is 088X, which corresponds to a frequency of 114.1 as indicated by the tooltip. Looking up at the HSI, the navigation mode selector is used to select whether the TACAN or ILS unit is acting as a source for the HSI. With TACAN selected, the bearing to the Wallasey VOR DME is shown by the green arrow. The distance is shown in nautical miles and a traditional course deviation indicator can be used. You can see here that the distance matches that shown on the GPS unit. Looking back down at the right console, we can tune in the Honolulu VOR frequency 113.65 into the ILS unit. Using the navigation mode selector to select ILS, the HSI now shows the same information for that VOR DME, although, as the name suggests, the ILS unit is typically used for ILS frequencies, allowing you to quickly switch from en route TACAN VOR navigation to an ILS approach. Microsoft Flight Simulator doesn't yet provide full support for TACANs, so this unit can be used for both TACAN and VOR DME stations.